They're not scared. They're not intimidated. They're coming in here to win, and they've done it before.
And the opening tip controlled by Florida State. Their point guard, Jalen Warley. Got clock down to 10. Warley inside. This is Jalen Gainey. And the Brown transfer muscles in. Two-time Ivy League. Matt Driscoll telling us it's the way our offense works. It's usually the best shot we can get, and if it's there and it's open, you better take it.
He keeps it very simple.
Green from 18. If we start worrying about their length and where the angles and the lanes might be, we get away from what we do. Our focus has to be on playing our brand of basketball.
Watch how North Florida, they get into dribble penetration gaps. They've always got vision, and they always have spacing.
Here comes Spears, his second game with the team. Down the lane, nifty move, and one for the Majorcan, Baba Miller.
But he needs to slow down a little bit and read things, take his time, read it, and make better decisions.
Warley gets the 2 in the foul. When you say slow down,
like, for example, as we take a look at Warley going to the basket right here, but if you think about the last position.
15 of the 20 shots are three-point attempts. Green for the answer, it's good. And if he gets going, Mark, we mentioned how much they like to shoot the three. They defend the three pretty well. Opponents under 30% from beyond the arc. And how about the baseline drive and finish by Lanier?
This game right now and bringing the Ospreys back. 2-point shot, yeah.
He's got the ball now. Thought about it. Dumps it inside. Too easy for Miller.
Now, you do not have to guard him from the three-point line, but he's good enough to get into a gap and make a play.
30% career three-point shooter. He's just said, nope, I want to be a slasher as Lanier continues with a nice first half. He's got 14.
If you're going to do it, Chaz Lanier. And then comes off the screen right there, ready to lock, load, and fire. Chaz Lanier. Boy, they hard to guard. Those Ospreys, they move the basketball.
Follows his own shot. No defense from the Ospreys.
Well, Leonard Hamilton has to feel good about the first half. His team has responded. Offensively, they've shared the ball. Defensively, they've been downright stingy at times.
Lanier again, a game-high 17. Shots on the way.
Look at that. Little step back right there.
4 for 9 from deep. 5 of 10 from the field. 8 of the 10 field goals made by North Florida. 3-pointers in that first half. And how about Lanier? Flip it, reverse it. Give him 19.
And that kid is a nightmare to defend. This is against a long, athletic Florida State defense that's focused on him. He is absolutely filleting this defense.
There's Green with the answer.
Do we know how to pick them in these at halftime?
They were picked near the very bottom of the A-Sun, 13th out of 14th. They're not finishing that low. Gainey finishing up high.
Gainey goes up strong. This is NBA type play. No boys allowed inside. Gainey dunks it on heads. At least one more layer of this. One more layer of this. You can get better high school players at the mid-major level now, because a lot of the bigger schools are going to, you know, that transfer portal. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. It matters more than you think these days. Green with thunder.
The Florida Seminoles, when they see a lane, they attack it.
That's what makes this fun. All Florida State football did was win every single game, and we were told, nope, there's a group of people who just don't think.
After that injury, as we take a look at Primo Spears going right to the rim and finishing up right there. Steve Forbes was an assistant at Wichita State back in the day when Wichita State was dominating everybody, with Greg Marshall, the head coach at that time. And then Forbes goes on to East Tennessee State, built that program into a...
School president passed him up for the head coaching job when that opened up. He said, I'm done with this. went and became a salesman for Dow Chemical. That lasted about 1 week. Misfires, but Florida State will take the process of getting that shot. Here's Moss. Through the trees, and he gets the 2. He has opened some eyes with the way he's played against this Florida State defense with all the size and athleticism. Baba Miller rolls in for 2.
Yeah, Chaz Lanier, number 2 for North Florida, at 6'4", about 200 pounds. Boy, if he continues to develop, I like his future beyond college basketball. This kid has some serious skill and athleticism.
Miles launches and hits. And Matt Driscoll will tell them, more love than you know. Final seconds tick off. Florida State with a 91-75 win against North Florida. The Seminoles snapped their 4-game losing streak